Hey guys, it's your boy Eric here, and today I'm gonna take you on a tour to the city that I grew up in, the one and only Ciudad Quesada. So sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this video. Welcome to Ciudad Quesada, often just called Quesada, the heart of Costa Rica's northern highlands and the capital of San Carlos Canton in the Alajuela province. Sitting 666 meters above sea level, this city covers 144 square kilometers of rolling green hills and local charm. It's just 90 kilometers from the capital San Jose, but it feels like a world apart. Here agriculture sets the pace of life, while volcanoes and rainforests shape the horizon. Quesada is where nature, culture, and pura vida all come together. So we're actually like 15 to 20 minutes away from the city center, so I'm just on my way to the bus station, and hopefully, it doesn't take too long to get here, and that way I can show you guys how public transportation works here in Costa Rica. Hopefully we didn't wait too long for the bus to get here. We're probably about to like 10 minutes of waiting. And hopefully you guys were able to see how the payment and everything works here in Costa Rica. No, I don't think they should start taking cards. I think some companies do, but not all. Now we're just going to go get here and hopefully get to downtown about 15 to 20 minutes. Alright guys, so we're now in the city center. It only took us maybe less than 10 minutes to get here. I forgot to tell you guys how much I paid for the bus. I think it was right around 620 colones, which in dollars I think would be like $1.20 or something. I'll just put it down below to see how much it really was. But now it's currently 6:36 in the morning, so I think we should go to the local market and try to get some breakfast. So let's go. So guys, it's cool. I finally arrived, and I think we was on the right. We got the traditional and for me the most iconic food that we have here in Costa Rica, which is called gallo pinto, which is basically just the rice and beans just mixed together, and then you can have a lot of things on the side. You can have eggs, you can have fried plantain, you can have avocado, cheese, sour cream. Some people even go as far as putting steak, I think. What else? And they also put like fish, like fried fish in there too. But I mean, this is what I got. Mine basically just has the fried plantains, the eggs with bacon, like mix it up, and then I got 2 tortillas on the side. And then for my drink, I want you guys to see this. For my drink, I got this called gas, which is basically like, I was reading on it online because I didn't know how to say it on English. It's basically like acid guava. That's what it said. I don't know if that's right or not, but it looks pretty good, overall. So I'm about to dig in and tell you guys how I like it. Guys, I don't believe you can ever go wrong with a Gallo Pinto. And now before we leave the market, I think it's only right that we do a loop around. And also I want to show you guys the bus stop that is here inside the market. So let's go. Okay guys, so right, like here, right outside the market, we have like the main bus stop. So it mainly goes to like the nearby neighborhoods and stuff like that. So let's say you're gonna go to a nearby neighborhood from here, like the city center, you will get on one of those buses and they will take you around, stuff like that. So I think now we should go to the park up next and see how that goes. So now we're at the park, like I would say it's the heart of the city, you know. This brings a lot of memories, guys, all from childhood, you know, being just playing. Recently they did a playground that wasn't actually there when I was a kid, but you know, just coming here with your friends, with your family on a weekend, you know, do like a little picnic, do play some soccer, stuff like that. And I think that's one of the most beautiful things, you know, being able to, you know, come here, hang around with the community, stuff like that. I really like it, and I hope you guys are enjoying the video as well. I'm just doing a loop around the park, and I know some of you guys might be wondering why it looks so empty, but it's actually only 9:20 in the morning on a Saturday, so that's most likely the reason why you won't see a lot of people, even though there are some kids playing in the playground. There is a guy riding his bike, and it's really peaceful, guys. It's really safe, you know. That's the beauty of Costa Rica. Just really a place where, you know, you can live the way you want to live, you know. You know, one of the things that people do a lot here is, you know, come in the afternoons, come on the weekends, like I said, and just sit on this kind of like benches, I would think. Is that what they're called? Like those over there. So what, you know, the culture here is, I mean, most people, what they do is they come here in the evenings or during the weekends, they buy some ice cream, they get something to eat, and they just come here and relax, hang out with their friends, their family, and just have a nice time, just chat with them and catch up with things, and just, it's like a little getaway from all the other things that are going in their lives, you know, work, maybe they're at school, maybe there's something going on with their life. They just come here, relax. It's really peaceful, guys. Really, I mean, you can be here almost all day and never get bored, because there is always something new going around, whether it's, you know, the people, you know, the pigeons that come over there. I'm about to show you that you can feed the pigeons, you can go get something to eat, you can let your kids, your brothers playing, sisters playing the playground, and you know, it's really nice. If you guys ever come to Costa Rica, you definitely gotta come to Ciudad Quesada and come to the park. This is what I was talking about, guys. I don't know if you guys can see the pigeons. They're kind of like up in there, but sometimes they will be down by like the benches, but right over there, and you can actually, bring corn, bring bread, and they will come down and, like gather all up around you, and you can feed them stuff like that. I think it's really cool. I mean, a really nice way to get out of your routine and experience something different. And by now, you guys have probably seen the cathedral already, and we're about to go in and show you guys what it looks like. Let's go. We're actually not gonna be able to take a look inside. I think the doors are locked, probably because it's so early in the morning. But what I wanted to show you guys is like if you see like all the way up there, like all the way up to the actual cross, you can actually go up there. There's like stairs going up all the way up to the top. I've never done it. I've seen some people and some picture of some people that have done it. I'm gonna try and see if I can find a picture, and I'll put it in the video so you guys can take a look at it. But yeah, this is a cathedral. Also guys, here's how the cabs look here in Costa Rica. As you guys can see, they're like all red. They have like little yellow details on them. So as you guys can see, they all have to be red. They have a little triangle on the door with all the information, the numbers and everything. But that's how they look. That's how they look like. Let me know how the taxis, the cabs look like in your country. So I'm currently just walking down outside the downtown area because there is a few more things that I want to show you guys around our city. As you can see, like it's like all down here from here, but I mean the view is pretty nice. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Like all the little mountains and the houses you can see in the background. It looks pretty cool. And fun fact guys, this was actually my elementary school. Yeah. Escuela Juan Chavez Rojas, founded in 1903. Yeah guys, this was my elementary school. I didn't even think about showing you guys where I went to school, but I mean, I think that's the beauty of things. Just, wake up, have, a good energy, I believe that just being able to wake up and be healthy and experience all those things around you, it's a true blessing. So if you guys are ever feeling down because something's not going your way or stuff happens, just remember everything's gonna pass. Just keep working, you're doing great, and just appreciate everything you have around you, your family, your friends. Hang out with the people that you feel safe, that you feel good with. And I believe sometimes in life we get caught up in so much stress from what we're doing, whether it's work, you're studying, a lot of things that happen in life, guys. But I think sometimes we forget just how lucky we are and how grateful we have to be able to to wake up and be able to experience all those little things that sometimes we take for granted. So I'm just trying to enjoy this view, and hopefully you guys are enjoying the video as well. If you do, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you. Sometimes we get so caught up in the rush, in the noise, in chasing what's next, that we forget how to slow down and live in the moment. We overlook the little things, like laughter at the table, a quiet walk with someone we love, or the feeling of fresh air in our skin. Life isn't perfect. Challenges come and go, and sometimes the weight feels too heavy. But even then, there's always a reason to keep going, to keep hoping. So take a breath, be present, notice the people, the moments, the simple joys around you, because those are what truly matter. And in appreciating them, we find the strength to face whatever comes next. Alright guys, so we're now arriving to the main bus terminal. This is where you come when you want to go to like another big city. For example, you're coming from San Jose, which is Costa Rica's capital. You will get a bus from San Jose that comes straight into here. So they have like the little bus terminal like I showed you for if you're gonna go somewhere close. But if you wanna go to another province, let's say Guanacaste, Limon, Heredia, Cartago, or San Jose, this is where you come. So I'm about to show you guys what it looks like. So I'm now inside of the bus terminal, but also I forgot to tell you guys, inside the bus terminal there is like a plaza with a lot of different stores. As you can see, it's even a dinosaur here like in the middle of it. We have some shoe stores, some electronic stores, some restaurants, and also the movie theater is here inside this plaza. I'm about to show you guys. It's a lot of different things. You can see clothes stores, you can see electronic stores, a lot of different things really. We have another dinosaur here. As you guys can see, we have all the movies here. And yeah, we have the movie theater inside of the plaza, inside of the bus terminal. So there is also a food court inside of this plaza, which I'm about to show you guys what it looks like. They have a lot of fast food restaurants, but they also have some that serve the traditional food and stuff like that. So here's the food court, guys. I don't want to show you too much because there's a lot of people eating and some of them just looking at me like I'm some weird guy with a camera, but as you guys can see, there's all the food restaurants. You got your tables and you can just sit. And now, right next to the food court, we have the actual terminal. If you will get all the buses, you're gonna go to a different city and stuff like that. Guys, it's a Saturday morning. I never would have expected to be this full. Like I'm just gonna do like walk around the people, see if I can even do it. It is like hundreds of people here. This is a Saturday morning. It's not even 10 a.m. right now and it's packed. It's probably because like here in Costa Rica the school system is different, so they have like they go from like February all the way to like November, and right now they have like 2 weeks of break, so that's probably why it's so packed. But yeah, this is what it looks like. So right behind me we have Walmart, and funny thing guys, when I was planning this video I was thinking of some of the places that I wanted to show you guys, but now that I'm thinking, my old high school is actually just around the corner. And this is what I've been telling you guys. When a friend of mine was actually helping me, pick some places to show you guys, we never thought of showing you my elementary and high school, and it just happened. I just happened to walk right past it, and I'm about to show you guys where I went for my 8th grade, I believe. So stay tuned. So yeah guys, this is my old high school. This is where I went for my 8th grade. And some of you guys might say, but Eric, you went to high school in the US. And yeah, I did go to high school in the US. I graduated from Fulford High. I went all the way from my 4 years of high school, and I also did 8th grade in the US. What happens is guys, in Costa Rica, like I was telling you guys, the school year goes from February to like November. And what happened was in 2018 when I was on 8th grade, I moved to the US around June. So I was already halfway with my 8th grade here in Costa Rica, but in the US, the classes had not even started it. So I had to redo my 8th grade on Lafayette, Louisiana, and then I moved to Sulphur, Louisiana, where I did my 4 years of high school at Sulphur High. Instead of the US, where you do, I believe, is 1st grade all the way to 5th grade on elementary school, and then you do 6th, 7th, and 8th grade on your middle school, and then you got high school, which is your freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior year. It works a little different here. That's the reason why I went 2 times to 8th grade in different countries. And also, guys, right next to the high school, we have the good old Mickey D's. And another thing is here on high school in Costa Rica, you can actually leave the school during lunch. So I remember coming here with my friends, we will get something to eat, we will hang around, stuff like that. Instead of the US, where at least where I went to school, we were not able to leave campus during lunch. So I think that was a good thing to have here. We have McDonald's, we have Subway, we have some pizza places around, and I think that was pretty cool, to be honest. For last but not least stop, we're here at the mall. This mall is actually called El Encuentro, so the encounter in English, something like that. But yeah, we're about to go in, see what they have, maybe some food court, some, I don't know, some store stuff like that. We're about to find out them. I want to say this is kind of like a newer place, because I remember this maybe have opened a few years ago. I'm not so sure, but I remember this used to be just like there was not here, guys, just like a bunch of sand. It was like a vacant lot basically, but now they have a mall, they have a lot of stores, there's a lot of things actually here. They got banks, they got a little store for souvenirs and whatnot, and it's pretty cool, to be honest. They also have banks. I think they have, oh here. So they have banks, they have like electronic stores, they have food courts and stuff like that. I think it's pretty cool. You know, it's kind of the same size of the plaza that we went to earlier, but it's pretty nice, to be honest. They have a lot of different things. So here's the food court, guys. They have a lot of new places. They have a gaming room, I think that's what it's called. They have a lot of different things, stuff like that. I was telling you guys, not an old place. It's open like maybe a few years ago. They have a lot of different things. I've never, actually, done any of those things because it's a newer place, but they do have a lot of cool little restaurants and whatnot. Alright guys, hopefully you liked today's video. I was not able to show you guys the whole city because if I did, we'll be here all day. But hopefully you guys like the video, and if you did, please don't forget to comment, to like the video, and subscribe down below, as it's the best way to support the work that I do. And I'll see you guys in a few days with a brand new video. Peace!